Look out! Here we go!
Kart racers, a staple genre nowadays for video games, but surprisingly quite a young genre too. The beginnings of the kart racer is definitively placed on the shoulders of one game, but first a quick nod and a wink to Yu Suzuki's Power Drift from 1987. Although not establishing the formula yet, this game provided a bridge for Nintendo to tread later. The first kart racing game, but with more of a focus on driving and exciting rollercoaster-like levels, laying down the path for the genesis of the genre as a whole. By 1992, Nintendo had redefined what a racing game can be, and coined the term kart racer. Mario Kart was a blazing success. Other game companies were scrambling to get a slice of the Mario Kart pie. Of course, many of the games trying to cash in on the tail end of Mario Kart's success were mediocre at best. BC Racers comes to mind on the Mega CD, a kart racing spin-off of the Chuck Rock series, a prime example of a so-so Mario Kart clone. So now our attention comes to Street Racer by Ubisoft. In my opinion, one of the first standout kart racing games to come about in the aftermath of Mario Kart in the mid-90s. We will take a look at the PlayStation version first, as this is the first one I ever played. Street Racer is fully loaded with colourful cartoon characters, with plenty to choose from, all parodying stereotypes and other game characters, as well as a vast array of wonderfully themed tracks. You will not be feeling left shortchanged with the amount of game that is on offer here. The gameplay fundamentals feel like Mario Kart and Road Rash fucked and had a baby. Each character has a special attack and a flying attack, and a standard jump, as well as being able to punch left and right. The pickups in the game are rockets for turbo boost, medipacks for health, and bombs and dynamite. The dynamite takes precedent during the races. Once you drive through one of these dynamite icons, the counter will start from 20 seconds. In this time, the player must try and pass the dynamite to another player by punching them. You can also reset the 20-second timer by picking another piece of dynamite up. This leads to some pretty intense gameplay if you're on that last lap trying to shake off the impending explosion.
Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
There are also stars lying around the track for the player to pick up. Picking these up puts the player in the running for some bonus points that are added at the end of every race, for the most aggressive, fastest lap, and generally being awesome. Both PlayStation and Saturn versions include micro mode. This zooms the camera out and gives you an isometric view of the action. Back in the day this would have been total value for money. A Mario Kart style game and a Micro Machines style game all on the same disc, sweet! As well as both versions having Rumble, a Destruction Derby style mode where you have to bash your enemies out of the arena. So let's switch over to the Saturn version and take a look. I don't know if it's a Sega fanboy in me, but does the Saturn version look better? The camera is slightly more zoomed in from the off. Let's take a look at them side by side and then you can decide for yourself. When you win a cup, you are treated to an FMV of this crackhead looking rabbit. You can unlock this rabbit to play as with this handy cheat code. On the options screen, if you put the name as Dougal, you will unlock the Platinum Cup and the Rabbit Racer. While we're on Street Racer, we might as well check out the 16-bit versions and see what they had to offer too. The SNES version uses Mode 7 just like Mario Kart. Aesthetically it's very similar. The controls work great and the game is really fun. My only criticism of the main championship mode is you only have 3 tries to qualify and it's game over. So if you suck at the game you'll never get to see the later levels. Rumble mode is still included on the SNES kart. It's a scaled down version of its bigger brother, but it's not bad. But the best addition to this version is the soccer game. It's like Rocket League but in the 90s. So on to the Mega Drive version, and this one is a strange beast. No 3D tracks or Mode 7 tracks, they're all gone. This version is more akin to Super Hang-On or Outrun, with sprite scaling tracks. This doesn't mean it's a bad game, but it does make it the black sheep in the Street Racer family. The racing in the Mega Drive game is on point, it's just not easy to compare with other versions. Rumble mode, however, is a big bag of shite. In this version, and soccer, well, they had a go, bless them. Poor Mega Drive. There are a few other versions I don't own, but I've had a skeg on the internet and here's what I've deduced. There's a PC version that's just like the Saturn and the PlayStation version. Then there's an Amiga, Amiga CD and a Game Boy version that are all like the Mega Drive one with various levels of suck. Street Racer is a well crafted and excellent kart racing game. For this reason it makes it interesting, but it also makes it even more interesting that it's kind of a relic from gaming history past. It came out in a time between generations of hardware and ended up being on every format ever with various incarnations. If you're after this game, your best bet's probably CEX, £10 in the box on Mega Drive and £12 on SNES, around about £6 for the loose cart on both formats. The PlayStation version is around £8 postage on eBay. The Saturn version is more like the £20 mark on eBay. Thanks for watching and farewell.